Hey guys, and welcome to my review of GW2 Living World Season 3 Episode 4, The Head of the Snake. In this video, I'll be reviewing what happened in the episode and discussing my theories for what will happen in the future episodes. Now, be warned, there will be spoilers in this video if you have not played The Head of the Snake. So if you haven't played it, I recommend you either go play it yourself, or you can watch my playthrough on the channel, and I will link that in the video now. So at the end of the episode, we finally kill the power crazy Caudicus, and the question now is, what will happen to the White Mantle? Who will the White Mantle follow? Now, one of Caudicus's fanatics could step up and lead the White Mantle, continuing Caudicus's vision of genocide and killing the monarchy of Queen Jenna and the humans, basically just destroying everything that Queen Jenna stands for. Or they could kind of revert back and flock to the Mersat Lazarus, who we last saw in Rising Flames, I believe, episode 2. However, at the very end of the episode, we find out that Lazarus could be a fake. Now, according to Caudicus' notes, he swapped one of the totems that was needed to revive Lazarus with a fake, and he had the real one taken away to his mansion. Now, if this is true, who is masquerading as Lazarus the Mersat? So the totem was taken away to be tested to see the validity of Caudicus's notes. Now, obviously, it could be that it is the true Lazarus, and Caudicus was lying to himself and to his core group of fanatics that are helping him control the White Mantle. Now, it also could be the Asura which we first met in the Chaos Isles fractal, which was released at the start of Living World Season 3. We saw him again in the Nightmare fractal, where he was revealed to us his name is Ark, and he runs off with the core of the fractal, if I'm correct. So maybe he uses the core of the fractal to make this the big implosion that we saw in Out of the Shadows in Bloodstone Fen, and maybe he has assumed the persona of Lazarus the Mersat. This could be this crazed Asura who is trying to just gain power to, we don't know what his ultimate goal is. Right now he is with Marjorie, and Marjorie is kind of looking after Lazarus. So what's going to happen to Marjorie? Is Marjorie going to be killed? Is she going to be okay? Is she going to be trapped? We have no idea, and I believe that this will either be explored in the next episode, as that is when Lazarus came back and Marjorie went with him, so it would be the same team again, or else maybe in expansion 2. Now, I do have a bit of kind of a joke theory, but it could be someone like Tiny. It is improbable, but she's been kind of doing a lot of stuff on her own, she's being very secretive, keeping things from the other Asuras, and maybe she's just, gone power crazy. It would be funny and interesting, but I don't think it's going to happen. Now, in the middle of the episode, the commander offered a spot in Dragon's Watch to Logan Thackeray, and he, like most everyone else, declined. So this kind of poses the question, will Dragon's Watch fail? Because basically only Rox and the commander are kind of saying, oh yeah, we want to do this, and everyone else has said no. Now, we also hear that Bram is heading up north with a kind of exploratory group he is calling Destiny's Edge. So what is going to happen with that? That's obviously he's saying, I don't want to be Dragon's Watch, I want to continue Air's legacy with Destiny's Edge. But what will happen to Bram in the Shiver Peaks? Because we do know Dormag is basically active now. Is he going to be trapped in the Fire Shiver Peaks?
I don't suppose Ritlock or Kaith had any say in that.
No. I don't want to lose him to Jormag. And if we're right about its weakness, he won't stand a chance.
How are we doing?
And we also found out that Timey can make Primordus fight
Go
Jormag.
ahead, Timey.
Get ready for the dragon battle to end all dragon battles! A steamy wing fist to icy face jaw fight to the death! It's Jormag versus Primordus!
And as episode 5 and 6 are being made by the teams who made episode 2 and 3 respectively, we might see some testing of this in the future episodes, because they were the two that focused on Primordus and Jormag being in the Ring of Fire and in kind of Bitterfrost Frontier, which is kind of the edge
So I'll say this as a
between
word of caution.
Shiver Peaks and Fire Shiver Peaks.
Scarlet.
So that could be very, very interesting. In this episode we also had the siege of Divinity's Reach. So the White Mantle had taken over the ministers of Divinity's Reach and were trying to commit regicide, killing Queen Jenna. So this revealed Queen Jenna is an overpowered mesmer, which seems to be a theme throughout this episode. There seem to be mesmers everywhere, which is quite interesting. We had it in Queen Jenna, and then, at the end there's the medic guy. So in this episode we also had a new map, Lake Doric, which was in the game originally, but was cut during development, and it has now been brought back. Now, in a bit of a non-story news, and very exciting news, Super Adventure Box is returning tomorrow from the end of March and most of April. So go find your baubles and your pointy sticks and get them ready to save Princess. So unfortunately, looking at the patch notes, it seems unlikely that World 3 will be available, but let's keep hoping, I guess, because I really want to see what happens after we take on the Wizard. Now, when we're trying to guess when episode 5, which is again being done by the people who did Rising Flames, which is in my opinion a very good episode, most likely it will be available on May 1st at the end of the PvP season, though possibly April 20th after Super Adventure Box, which would be very cool. Now, I imagine episode 5 is going to continue the story from where Rising Flames left off, so kind of in near Ember Bay, maybe in another area of the Ring of Fire, and also maybe a bit of Lazarus as well, as episode 1 and 4, which were done by the same team, they kind of focused on the White Mantle, so they had Lazarus returning and Caudicus kind of defying him, and in the next episode Caudicus has gone crazy and invaded the city of Divinity's Reach, and then we killed him and figured Lazarus was a fake.
So Zap, are you going to re-record everything, or just
hopefully, well, not hopefully, but most likely episode 5 will be continuing Rising Flames. So we had Primordus becoming more active. We discovered that the dragons kind of absorbed the energy of the other fallen Elder Dragons. So we have kind of undead, fiery destroyers, which would be very interesting. Then episode 6 will probably be continuing where Bitterfrost Frontier left off. So we'll be catching up with Bram up in the Fire Shiver Peaks, which would be very cool. So what did you think of the Head of the Snake and Lake Doric? Are you looking forward to Super Adventure Box and episode 5? Leave your thoughts in the comment section below, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.
Oh, what the hell was that?